In 1923, a Scotch Collie mix named Bobbie was stranded in the freezing Indiana winter and walked 2,500 miles to find his way back home. Without any supplies, he set off on a grueling 6-month trek across the North American continent just to reunite with his family. This is the ultimate story of loyalty and survival for a 2-year-old dog. How did he pull it off? Let's dive into the epic true story of Bobbie the Wonder Dog. In the summer of 1923, the Brazier family packed up their brand new Willys Overland car in Silverton, Oregon, and took their beloved farm dog, Bobbie, on a cross-country road trip to visit relatives in Wolcott, Indiana. But disaster struck at an Indiana gas station. A pack of local stray dogs ambushed Bobbie, chasing him away into the unfamiliar streets. His owner, Frank, spent hours driving around honking the car horn, putting up posters, and placing newspaper ads. But Bobbie was gone. Heartbroken, the family eventually had to pack up and drive the thousands of miles back to Oregon, believing they would never see their best friend again. But Bobbie wasn't about to give up. After initially searching the local area for his family, he somehow figured out they had headed west. He didn't just casually stroll home. Bobbie traversed plains, deserts, and the treacherous Rocky Mountains, crossing the Continental Divide during the absolute coldest part of the winter. He swam across freezing rivers and hunted wild rabbits and prairie fowl just to survive. To stay alive, he occasionally relied on the kindness of strangers in hobo camps or people who would briefly bandage his bleeding paws. But he never stayed long, always driven by an unstoppable urge to keep moving west. By the end, it was estimated he walked an average of 14 miles every single day for 6 months, covering at least 2,551 miles. How is this biologically possible? Bobbie actually pulled off the impossible by relying on 3 wild natural instincts. First, he used his superpowered nose. Dogs have up to 300 million scent receptors compared to our 6 million, and can pick up scents from 12 miles away, which allowed Bobbie to track his family's faint scent markers from town to town. He also tapped into a biological GPS. Studies show that dogs have a hidden homing instinct tied to the Earth's magnetic field, and when they get lost, they do a compass run, a quick sprint north to south to calibrate their internal bearings. Finally, unlike cats that just wander randomly, dogs naturally map out and stick to invisible, long-distance travel highways. Bobbie perfectly combined his incredible nose, magnetic compass, and brilliant spatial memory to make his way across the continent. Fast forward to February 15, 1924, exactly 6 months after he vanished. The Brazier's daughter was walking down the street in Silverton, Oregon, when a mangy, scrawny dog stumbled out of the woods. It was Bobbie. His toenails were worn down to nothing. His paws were worn down to the bone, and he was covered in dirt. But the moment he heard his name, he tackled her, covering her face in kisses while making joyful crying sounds. The family verified it was him by 3 distinct scars he had gotten as a puppy. Bobbie was finally home. Bobbie instantly became a global celebrity. He starred in a silent film, received keys to cities, and even got a giant doghouse at the Portland Home Show. Today, his legacy is stronger than ever. The town of Silverton just celebrated the 100th anniversary of his return in 2024, a tradition kept alive by an annual children's pet parade that was originally started by Bobbie's very own son, Pal, back in the 1930s. Bobbie's journey proves that the connection between a human and a dog is one of the most powerful forces on the planet. A bond so strong, it can pull a lost dog across 2,500 miles of frozen wilderness just to get back to the people he loves. If this story gave you chills, give that like button a boop and subscribe for more amazing tales. I'll see you in the next video.